Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're going to finish off our Fenix. And that will get us on to the heroic side. You can see that Penta is almost defeated. We have not yet had the CM Punk Backstage Pass issue resolved yet, unfortunately. We have been contacted by support. I sent out messages to support, I sent out a message to the official Discord server, and we have been contacted by them asking for player ID and for proof of receipt. I showed them the video, so now we're just waiting for them to reply again. Hopefully they will be able to sort it out. For those that don't know, in the previous video I went to purchase the CM Punk and they gave me this Drew McIntyre instead. So now what we have, the situation we have here, is that we have one CM Punk and we cannot afford to get the Pro CM Punk. And they gave us a Drew McIntyre, which we just do not need, because if you look at our up arrows, you can see that we're going to get the Pro Battle Pass Roman Reigns, we're going to get the Pro Special Edition Sheamus once we complete the quest. We already have the Fortified 2 of JD McDonough, and we are going to get the Double Heroic Pro of Fenix, so we don't need any more up arrows. So unfortunately Drew McIntyre, although being a very, very nice card to have, just does not help us because he is an up arrow. So it's really, really annoying that it's that particular card that they decide to swap out with CM Punk for us. And you can see from the previous video that it did say all over it, CM Punk confirmed that you want CM Punk. We clicked it and it gave us Drew McIntyre, which I was very, very upset about. So let's go ahead and click this. Okay, that's not the best that we wanted, but let's go ahead and claim our King of the Ring. I believe we got into the finals. Get rid of draft pick, Trish Stratus, Mosh, and Kofi. Now, what happened here was because we had this additional match here that says we won 3-2, that was a hard-fought battle. We had more matches than the opponent did. The opponent just went XO the entire way. So when we got into these last matches here, you can see that the opponent had higher stamina than what we did on each of our points. So we'd run out of stamina because we went through 2 additional games, and that's how we managed to lose in that finals. So that is just unfortunate the way that happens. It's just another thing to add to the list of things that have not went particularly well on Supercard recently. That is a Valor Road case. I'm going to get rid of some of these draft picks as well. We'll leave the Valor Road case for just now, since we can make it into a Pro. I'll put it down. And we are slowly approaching the end of Battle Pass and getting the Roman Reigns from that as well. And I don't think we've got anything else over here that we need to realistically look at. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Pro Becky Lynch right now, because this is something that I wanted, and the whole thing with the CM Punk fiasco really messed me up. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Going to lock down that Becky Lynch and one more. And that's also given us an experience level up, which will give us our final level up reward, which will be the female WrestleMania 41 card. So let's go ahead and claim that as well. And this is a Gigi Dolan with our Gigi driver. So we'll lock that one down as well. And let's see what we can train up here. I'm going to work on the Becky Lynches first. That makes sense to me. Can't make the Pro Stratus. We can't make the Pro Rey Mysterio, so we're going to get rid of him. And also, I don't think we need any more Valor Pros for males. That'll do for just now. And now let's jump into Giants Unleashed. Now, one of the ways the Giants Unleashed used to work is when you got into the end of the Giants here, you would be able to use the Giant finisher. But now that has been replaced by the ×4 multiplier, the ×2 multiplier, and so on and so forth instead. So we don't actually need those. Well, we do need them, but we don't need to be on the final part of a giant in order to actually use them. So it's actually much better. It's actually been improved. We're just going to use the 3 left arrows since we don't have any other down arrows. That gives us the maximum opportunity to use 4 up arrows here. We're going to use everything except for up arrows now, since we know that up arrows are going to be the last one. The Rey Mysterio is just a little bit higher in speed. Penta seems absolutely exhausted. Oh, and it seems we've got a rarity draft pool. So that means that we are guaranteed to get a WrestleMania 41 card from amongst these. Let's go ahead and dust those. And I think if we go back into the draft board here, okay, I'm sure we should get it from the next match. So let's jump back in again. So we're going to try using the ×4 multiplier. Can we use it? No, you can't use the ×4 multiplier and ×2 at the same time. We will use the other two, which is the Lucky Star and the Foresight ability. And let's see how much damage we can get off of this. So we know the last one's going to be the up and down arrow. So we're going to start with the right arrows. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Andre here as well. Give us a maximum amount of chance of getting left arrows for the second stage. And we want to keep those other 3 for the up and down arrows. Now we're hoping to get another up or down arrow. That is perfect. That will give us the maximum amount, which is plus 700% to each of them. That's going to bring us on another 2.7 million. Brings up to 40 million. Now we're only 5 million away. And there is our guaranteed WrestleMania 41 card, and it is a Dragon Lee, which is absolutely phenomenal, because that is going to be a pro for us. And again, it's another up arrow, which is ridiculous in retrospect. We're going to go ahead and lock that down. It seems the game just loves giving us up arrows now. I'll just take a look at my up arrows once again. So now we've got the Pro Up Arrow Dragon Lee. We will be getting the Pro Sheamus as well. The Battle Pass Roman Reigns. I feel like we don't need this Ronge the Giant, unfortunately, any longer, because we're going to be flooded with up arrows by the time this is all finished. And let's jump in again, and we'll use our gear a couple more times. So we've got the ×2 multiplier. We'll use those. So we're starting with right arrows. We know the next one is going to be up and down arrows. So we'll just leave those 2 there. And there we go, that is plus 300% to each of them. Which gives another 1 million. And JD McDonough's just a little bit stronger, so we'll go with this one. And I can go ahead and dust those cards. Now, how much does it cost to buy one of these? To buy 5 costs 500 credits. To buy 12 costs, or buy 15 costs 1200 credits. Okay, interesting. I don't feel like we need to do it, so I'm going to just leave them there. I feel like we can get through this without spending any credits. So we did start with 4 up arrows, which is fantastic. And that is 3 left and right arrows. We've got 2 down arrows, at least. And we'll go for the next highest one, which is Rey Mysterio over here. That's another 1.5 million. So we've only got 1.5 million left to go. So hopefully if all goes well, we should be able to get it in the next match. Okay, so we've only got the peak and we've only got the ×2 multiplier. We've ran out of these, which it would be 150 credits by 5 of them. But again, I think we can complete this without spending any credits. And we're going to try. So we know the last one is down arrows. We just don't have the initial lucky starting hand. Although we still went pretty well. Yeah, we're just going to use these 3. We're going to keep the left and right arrows since we know that that's going to be what's coming up next. Okay, we've got 3 there as well. Now we're kind of hoping to get both down arrows. Well, we got 3. We got 3 in every single one of them. There we are. That's 1.3 million, so we're about 200,000 off, I believe. Less than 200,000 off, I believe. No, just over. It's 210,000 away. So we should guaranteed be able to get it in the next match. So I think we'll do something that we haven't done in a while, and let's go ahead and we're trying to do this for free, so let's go ahead and watch an advert together. Okay, my goodness, what is going on here? Okay, well, this is a new advert. I've not seen this before. I do not endorse whatever this is. That looks to be the exact same animation every single time. This looks like it is trying to be Raid Shadow Legends, apart from you've only got one character as opposed to multiple. It looks very like Raid Shadow Legends. Oh good, we can skip it, thank goodness. Well, I can honestly say I was not that impressed by it. This advert is going on forever. My goodness, there we go. Okay, we received our free bout. And also the audio decreased, is what we're trying to say. So let's do it without any equipment, any gear. So we're starting off with the down arrows. I'm going to go ahead and use the left and right arrows just in case the next one is up arrows. We got 3, and we've got this down arrow that have already been used. So that makes sense to me. And our last one is going to be left and right arrows. And it looks like Andre's just a little bit better than Kevin Owens here. And there we go with 619. We have managed to defeat Penta. And we have our Ray Fenix. Let's go ahead and screenshot that. And the Heroic Giants Unleashed has been unlocked. And we don't need any of those. Always check to make sure that your event card is not sitting in here when you're dusting. You shouldn't be allowed to dust it, but it does on occasion show up. So let's go ahead and dust those 5 cards. And on the heroic side, it is exactly as I guessed. The Valor card is Kane because he was the last masked character from Valor tier that hadn't been used. And the undercard is going to be Big Penta himself, the brother of Ray Fenix, that we are currently facing right here. So that is wonderful to see. And Penta should indeed be a down arrow, I believe. Let me just check. I'm fairly sure he's down arrow. Just want to confirm that before I... Yes, he is. Before I go saying anything incorrect. So there is our Ray Fenix. Of course, this is the first time we've had him, so we cannot change the image. But there he is, and that is going to be a very, very cool card once we get the heroic side of that done as well. So next up I have the Sheamus quest. I need to do 75 games in PvP, and now that I've bought the 2 Becky Lynch, I now have less than the maximum 100,000 super coins that we needed, so I'm actually able to play PvP once again. So I'm going to try and get those 75 games won, and I just need to use my super move another 18 times, and that will give me 5 Celtic Crosses, and also complete the quest to get the Pro Sheamus, and also give this poker chip as well. And that is going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.